everyone, the day is finally here. Today I begin my trek to Grey Owl's cabin. I'm currently sitting in my car at home in Yorkton. I've got a 5-hour drive ahead of me. I gotta get gas first. I haven't planned any stops along the way, but I might make some depending on what I find. But I will for sure update when I get to my campsite tonight. Okay, so I've been on the road for about 3 hours now. I have made it to Melfort. I've just stopped to get some lunch, and then I'm gonna quickly get back on the road because I got about another 2 hours ahead of me before I arrive at Prince Albert National Park. We'll see you there. To base camp here in the Beaver Glen campground at Waskesiu. This is where I'm going to spend the night. I'm hoping to find a bar in town to get something to eat and watch the Rough Riders game, but first we have to set up camp. Let's do it. So here is my tent for tonight. I got myself an electrical site so that I can plug in all my electronics, make sure they're good to go when I hit the trail tomorrow. We go inside. I put down a blanket that I keep in my car, just as some extra padding for the night. Then I've got my sleeping pad, my sleeping bag, and all my electronics will plug in over there. And we should have a fairly cozy night tonight. Now that camp is all set up, I've located all the facilities in this particular campground. Found the bathrooms, the showers, garbage cans, water access, firewood. I probably won't have a fire tonight because you gotta pay an extra $10 to do so. Not really worth it to me tonight. So I'm going to head into town to find a bar called Pizza Pete's, get myself something to eat, have a beer, and watch the Rough Riders game. I'll check in with you there. Okay, so I am at Pete's Terrace. I got myself a beer, got a burger on the way, got the Rough Riders game on. We're good to go. So as we get into the evening here, I'm just walking around town a little bit. We came here a lot when I was a kid, so I have quite a few memories here. Some good ones that I am enjoying reliving a little bit. I'll check in again when I get back to camp. Alright, so I am all tucked into bed for the night. Much earlier than I would normally go to bed, but I'm pretty tired after the drive today, and I've got a long day tomorrow, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. It's just before 6 a.m. I'm not surprised I'm up this early. Usually if I don't have a dark room, I'm not gonna be sleeping anymore, so it's a bit of a cold night. About 6 degrees outside right now, dropped a little bit below that, but it felt pretty okay. This is my first time testing out my current sleep setup, and I was warm enough. I'm going to have a shower, then gotta go to the visitor center to get my trail pass. They don't open until 7 though. Then I'm gonna grab some breakfast, and I hope to be on the trail before 10 o'clock. And then we're in for a long day, but it should be fun. All right, camp is all packed up. I've got my backcountry permit. It's time to roll out of this campground and go get some breakfast before we hit the trail. All right, I have arrived at the trailhead. There's several cars in the parking lot and a couple of school buses, so I do expect to see some people out there. I'm gonna do a little bit of a clothing shift around and then get myself geared up, and we'll get things underway. Looking forward to this. All right, I have hit the 1 kilometer mark already. Feeling pretty good. Every once in a while I think I hear voices ahead of me. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of school groups out here, so I imagine they'll move a little slower than I will, so I'll probably catch up. I'm really loving this trail so far. It's really different than what we get at home. There's lots of elevation change, lots of tree roots to watch your step around, the raging Kingsmere River down below and its rapids. The wind's still howling pretty good, but down here in the bush you don't really notice. This is a good time so far. Okay, so I took a break at Sandy Beach Campground. I met the school group that I'll be sharing North End with tonight. Seemed like a nice group of kids and teachers. I'm back on the trail now. I got another 4 kilometers to camp. Feeling a lot better. I redistributed weight in my pack and readjusted my straps, and everything's feeling much better now, but I'm still tired. It's a long hike, but I feel much better about making it. This is so cool to be here at this cabin in the middle of nowhere that's almost 90 years old. And what's really cool that I didn't know until I climbed the hill to visit the grave site is that Gray Owl was born 101 years to the day before I was. It was pretty cool to come all the way out here and find that we share a birthday just that many years apart. It's a beautiful little spot. It would be really cool if a person could camp here, but I understand why it's not allowed. So I'm just going to spend a little time enjoying it, and then I'm going to head back to camp. And the day wraps up with a nice little walk on the beach to get back to camp. When I get there, I'm going to make my supper, and then I'll probably take most of the night off from recording. I'll check in once more before bed though. Alright, I am all hunkered down for the night. I had a pretty good evening. There's a group of 6 people that are out here with me, around the same age as I am, so we all hung out this evening, had a good time. Anyways, I'll see you in the morning. Got another 17 kilometers to go tomorrow. Alright, so I made it through another cold night. It's about 6:30 a.m. I'm the only one in camp that's up right now, but that's alright. I'm enjoying the quiet time. Made myself a cup of coffee, got a fire going. I'm gonna have breakfast soon, but I'm gonna take my time getting out of here today. I'm not in too much of a rush. I'm enjoying this place. Okay, it's 9 a.m. I'm back on the trail. 17 kilometers to the parking lot. Figured it'll take me about the same amount of time as it did yesterday, which I think was around 4 hours. I really enjoyed it out here. I'll definitely be back again. Hopefully a little bit warmer weather the next time I'm out though. Alright, I did it. A couple of important things to say. First, what an amazing experience. Such a cool place, so great to be able to just be out in nature and have peace and quiet for a little while. Second, I think it's important to admit when you make mistakes, and thinking that I could do this in 2 days was sort of a mistake. I barely made it. There's a few points where I really wasn't sure if I would make it out today. So I really should have done another night out there and done it properly and safely. But lesson learned. I had a lot of fun, met some great people, saw a lot of cool things, and I'm very glad that I did it. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the trail.